What's going on YouTube? Crypto Matrix here, coming at you with another cryptocurrency stream. And guys, the price has been bouncing around like crazy. We're sitting at 11,529 right now. Guys, are we bullish or bearish right now? Is the price going to be moving up or down? And I wanted to talk about Bitcoin echoing the 2017 bull run. And is this something that's going to repeat itself coming up shortly? Or are we going to be waiting till 2021-22 for a bull market peak? Guys, I'm going to dive right into the price action. Here we go. So guys, what we got going on right now in the last couple days, we had a couple dips down, a couple wicks touching down to some lower areas like 11,100, 11,117. So definitely some good buy opportunities for you guys in the past couple days. If you've been watching the market, you've noticed this big plummet down through the support. Even if you got in at the support, guys, like I've been telling everyone to, you ended up positive, okay? And you probably cashed out right around here, one of these two hills right here. But if you got in even lower, that's great news. Okay, guys? So even in the last day, we had a dip all the way down to 11,284. So technically putting in a higher low over the last 3 cycles here. So are we going to just kind of move sideways here? Are we going to get a breakdown, more touches down? It looks like it's stabling out. The Bollinger Bands are slightly tightening up. The EMA 20 is tight towards EMA 55. So it looks like we're really tightening up here, and there's going to be a breakout pretty soon. But which direction is it going to go? If we zoom out here, guys, we can see that we kind of dipped away, or are dipping back towards this trend line here. Okay, so we actually touched up it back at the beginning of August. So that was around $12,000. And it seems like we're working our way up because we're putting in higher lows, higher low, higher low. Here's where we put in a lower low, but if from this one, we still do have a higher low here. So I think that we're going to be moving up. But there's going to be a little bit of sideways movement for now, but eventually we're going to get a breakout, and I think that breakout will be to the upside, just because of all the bullish sentiment, the hype that's going on right now. Everybody's very excited. Everyone feels like we're in a bull market, and granted, the peak might be a while away, but we're still in that bull phase because we left the reaccumulation phase, which was right after the expansion phase. So when we had the halving back in May, that's when we entered the bull market, supposedly. Okay, guys? So that big drop in March could have just been coronavirus related. I don't know if it had anything to do exactly with the Bitcoin price per se. For instance, if there was a big sell-off right before, any other reason other than fear, there might have just been the fear of the coronavirus right now, and people cashing out, essentially, taking their money. But I think a lot of the weak hands were weeded out, and I think Bitcoin is really going to be moving up over the next few months. We could see a $13,000 Bitcoin by the end of the year easily, especially if we continue this bullish sentiment. Now, if we break down, it's more likely we can end up between a 9.6 and a 10.6. If remember, we had that CME futures gap all the way down here at 9,600, 9,500 in that area. Okay, guys, so we could end up breaking down. And as the weekend approaches, let's see if we get another gap. That would be very interesting to see if it's something that is, just bouncing around like this and we end up filling it. Just to prove that these CME futures gaps get filled, guys, because, for instance, here's one right here, got filled very quickly, and if not, it filled right here. So, those things are very awesome indicators as well, and compiling all these indicators as well with just signs in the market, and that's how you make good trades, guys. I wanted to go over Electroneum. So Electroneum actually didn't break down. I thought we were going to get a little bit of like a breakdown down this way. And guys, we didn't. We broke out to the right here. And it looking like we got a little bit of a bullish sentiment here at 0.005. So that's a great sign. For instance, just a couple days ago, we were at 0.0047. And it wasn't looking good. It looks like we were going to break down further. But we got a little bit of a rebound here. And that's a very good sign for Electroneum. I think we're tightening up. As you can see, the Bollinger Band's really tightening. The EMA 20 close to EMA 55. We do have a bullish engulfing right here. So there could be some slightly sideways and upward motion, which would be a good sign. It wouldn't be this dramatic like right here. It might just be sideways like that, okay? So that's what I think is going on with Electroneum for the next day. And I'll be doing another video tomorrow to reanalyze and give you guys an update on where I think it's going. But it's really a good sign that we didn't break down into this channel further, and that we're moving out to the right, and hopefully we can get a big breakout like we've gotten recently. And this time maybe not. This was the closest we've had to not a big sell-off. So people, weak hands getting weak, but we move sideways right here. You see, this is a sideways motion, okay, and then a breakdown. So hopefully when we get one of these breakouts to the upside, we can continue a stability here, and that would be a very good sign. For instance, moving up, sideways, not breaking down, but moving up again and then continuing to move sideways. Those are the kind of patterns you want to look for in something that's really being very healthy. That being said, if you think about Bitcoin's big sell-offs from 50 to 80% and still being the most popular coin out there, if we have big run-ups and then big 50 to 80% sell-offs, still, that is still deemed healthy price action, I believe, guys. So keep that in mind moving forward. And I wanted to go over Bitcoin echoing the 2017 bull run, as reports say buyers entered at 10K. Okay, so the BTC price 20-week moving average hits key position. The key metric Philb said in his interplay between BTC and USD spot price and its 20-week moving average. At present, the relationship between the two is copying that from late 2016, laying the foundations for the bull run, which delivered returns of over 3,000% within a year, guys. So that's why I'm in the market. I'm very excited about this bull run peak. We've made it through the bear market, the accumulation, the expansion, the reaccumulation. Now are the exciting times, even if it just feels like more accumulation or reaccumulation, actually. But even if it feels like more reaccumulation, I promise you guys, we're in a bull market phase. You just have to be patient, okay? In comments, Philb added that 2020 was giving signs of being different to bullish phases that had come since specifically 3-month run last year, which topped out at 13,800. But focusing on the near term, however, fellow Cointelegraph analyst Michael Van de Pope argued that the failure to retain 11,200 would result in correction towards 10,000. So for instance, guys, this breakdown that we had recently, we came very close to bouncing right off of that. So I think we're still in a good place. We're above this support. We didn't break down further again into the 100s again. We almost bounced right off that and kept right back up. So I think that's a very good sign. So 11,200 is the support area. If that's lost, we'll see more ranging back for the 10,500, 10,700 first, he commented on Thursday. So this is a make it or break it moment for Bitcoin right now. It really needs to hold these support levels and continue moving up. Otherwise, it could see some lower times, guys. So this is a very interesting time for Bitcoin right now. And here's the chart on where people are getting in the market right here and at the best time, well, on the 20 MA. Okay, so this would be very good if it actually continued up like this. And if this was the start of the bull market right here, then this is back in 2017, guys. But look at this run up here, okay, guys? So if we get something just like that again, right here, we could end up at, you know, huge gains by the end of 2021, early 2022, and that would just be great. I would love to see some prices up here. So OKEX 10,000 deemed reasonable entry point. So zooming out, other sources were likewise bullish in the report released today. The research arm of cryptocurrency exchange OKEX incited with the blockchain analyst company Cadillac, said its technical investigations revealed definitive support for Bitcoin at 10,000. In light of these insights, it would appear that the March 2020 crash saw weak hands pushed out of the market. That's what I'm always talking about, allowing it to gradually recover and reclaim 10,000, which put most open positions today in the green, researchers continue. And he quotes, moreover, the position to build up leading up to the current levels between 10K and 12K, coupled with the current mildness of profit taking, indicates that these prices were deemed reasonable entry points by the participants. It also indicates that those in profit are willing to hold their coins for larger gains in the future. I definitely am. I'm waiting for, you know, bigger times in crypto. I'm not cashing out any of my HODL coin, that's for sure. And to be honest with you guys, when I'm cashing out my fast coin, there's always that fear in my mind. Is there going to be a big spike up? Okay, so just that's the reality that we're faced with right now, guys. Okay, so keep in mind, when you're doing your fast coin, you want to have a lot of HODL coin right now because this is the bull market phase, okay? I promise you guys, late 2021 is not going to roll around and we're not going to be lower than $20,000. I'm betting my money on it, okay, guys? That's what I believe, okay? That is what I believe, okay? So keep in mind that when you're selling any coin, that there could be a massive run-up. Bitcoin has had massive spikes. Even if we just look since March, we have risen, how much here? Let me see. So with 146 bars on the daily, so 146 days, we have risen 175%. Okay, guys? That is nothing compared to what this bull run can actually be. Okay, if we zoom out further and come back to the big bull run from back here, like in 2017, let's just say we start in April, okay? We could start it in 2017. The whole year was bullish. 1,595% in 260 bars, guys. So let's be realistic. This is nothing compared to what we could see in the future, okay? 2021, 2022 is right around the corner. Is it willing to wait? I think it is, okay, guys? That's what I'm going to be doing. And, you know, I believe in Bitcoin future prices. And I think that the future is already here and it's already beginning. And if you're paying attention to the signs, it's right in front of your face, guys. So keep that in mind going into the future as you're buying and selling coin. And that's all I have time for today, guys. Thank you for tuning into Crypto Matrix, guys. I am just, you know, nothing but happy with my clients. I'm one day out of surgery. I'm feeling a little wild, but I'm glad I was able to do a video today. I wasn't sure if I was going to at first, but I'm glad I did. And the market has been very good to me. I had a trade yesterday. I got in at, you know, 11.2, got out at, what did I get out at? 11.613, give or take, 11.68, something like that. So great $400 or $500 for me. I'm very happy. And, you know, many more entries I'm going to be able to get in over the, you know, this volatile market that's going on right now. So there's a lot of just things to do. There's a lot of options. It's a lot of fun, guys. Thank you for tuning in. And don't forget about my Ledger Nano S, guys. One of my first 500 subscribers are in it to win that. I'll do that drawing all for you guys live. And definitely Ledger is one of the best ways to keep your crypto safe, guys. So that's the biggest name of the game, is staying safe in crypto, keeping your funds safe, and moving forward and making money. But guys, thank you for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe and like. And I'm going to get out of here. I'm Crypto Matrix. I'll catch you guys later.